This is Phil Toko, and you're watching the Agri-Food Safety Minute, the web series designed to get you one step closer to GAP certification every week. This week we're discussing a little bit about pesticide record keeping. Pesticides can pose a food safety risk when used in a manner inconsistent with their label. Therefore, it's very important to keep track of pesticide use, particularly restricted use pesticides. It is important to read and follow all label directions with regards to pesticide usage. Different auditing schemes require different amounts of information and record keeping with regards to pesticide usage. It's important for you to check your auditing scheme prior to writing this section of your GAP manual so that you have an understanding of what is required. Please remember that whatever you write in your GAP manual, you will be held to account for. So if you write a more restrictive GAP manual, you will be held to account to that standard. That's why it's important to write a restrictive enough section in your GAP manual regarding pesticide usage, but not so restrictive that you will be not have latitude to meet the requirements. In most circumstances, you're going to have copies of the commercial applicator certification and or the private applicator certification of all those folks that are applying the pesticides on your farm. You'll want to place these in a section in your GAP manual. At a minimum, you're also going to want to have all of your restricted use pesticide usage recorded, as well as all of the information to meet worker protection standards recorded in your GAP manual. Other auditing schemes may require substantially more information, including all applications of fertilizer and pesticides, as well as active ingredient used, the weather at the time of the application, the application method, and other pertinent information. That's why it's very important when you're writing your GAP manual, particularly this section, that you do check into the auditing scheme prior to writing it. In our show notes, you'll find sample boilerplate language for a pesticide and fertilizer application policy. As well, you'll find sample record sheets with some of the pertinent information that you need to record. Thanks for joining us this week, and we hope to see you again next week on the Agri-Food Safety Minute.